Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics. Today we are finishing off chapter 3, incredibly exciting. Before we make our way to Riovanes castle though, let's have a look at my party because there's been a couple of changes. Ramza is still a ninja, but I've given him double ninja long blades. Headband and power garb are for the extra attack boost that comes with them. And new to Ramza are the braces, physical attack power +3. I am now dealing a ton of damage, incredibly important. What else is incredibly important is that Taran has been switched to Samurai. I've given him dual wield though from the ninja in order to give him access to double Kiyomori. You can see there in the top right hand corner, I'll be doing bad things. He's a semi-tank, he now has an extra 190 HP thanks to circlet and platinum armor. And he's also got braces for that additional +3 physical attack power. In Media and Celestia, I've taken a bit of a risk. I've given them both gold hairpins and black robes. Neither of which increase my magic attack power. And if I need to go back, I will. But the extra 80 MP means that I can cast Bahamut twice with both of them. The boost with the fire, ice and lightning as well means that if I need to use Shiva or Ramu, I can do that too. Right now I'm going to stick with magic boost, but there is an argument that I need to switch to Swift Spell for an upcoming fight if Bahamut is still too slow. As for Agrias, yeah, I've just given her some updated equipment. I still am saving for her Holy Knight abilities. Divine Retribution's really the one I'm looking for, and North Swain's Strike as well. That's the party, let's move on. Okay, first off, the Yuguewood. Here we go. Quite a small battlefield, as you can see, but we can pretty much go anywhere. I'm going to stick Samurai here. Agrias can join over there as well. And then, as always, I want to separate the black mages so that they're not all getting hit by the same thing. And I can just spread the Bahamut damage. Or Shiva, or Ramu, or whoever needs to be hit.
Those who fell in the 50 Years' War still linger in this wood. Let us lay these wandering souls to rest.
Yep, defeat all enemies. Also, Rafa is in the party, and something I should have mentioned, I stripped all her equipment. Hopefully the time mages just use time abilities. That would be nice. Ooh, stop.
Come on.
Oh, don't like that. Okay. I can't use Shockwave, by the way, because it's an earth. Yeah, it's an earth move, and everyone has basically float. As you can see, and yeah, the bombs are really beginning to do not much. So I might actually just have to go back and just pass the turn. I need to be a bit careful here. Yeah, I might just pass. See, make them come towards me. I was expecting the turns to come a lot sooner for the enemy. But it is what it is. There's the Thundara. Okay. Yes, teleport. Ectoplasm. Not guaranteed to hit either. And it does. Okay. Not the end of the world. Alright. Guess we should show off the Samurai, right? It's gonna die. However, he's not going to be around in for much longer. Look at that, 180 damage. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing. Samurai is just, with dual wield, is just busted. Not as fast as Ninja, but I can do some disgusting things. They're not quite grouping together as I'd like, but that's okay. Agrius should have access to some holy stuff. So I'm just going to take the Hallowed Bolt. Yeah, 96. The damage does slightly vary, so we could be in luck here. Yeah, we did get one of them. Excellent.
Here I go.
In which case, I'm going to trust... I don't think I can stop that Thundara cast, which is fine. But I can drop Bahamut on people. Hang on. Reset move. Oh, I can't go far, you know? Yeah, might have to do some movement stuff. Okay, this should do. I'm just intrigued to see how much damage Bahamut would do now. Does Bahamut reach there? It does reach both of them. Okay. That's gonna happen. So Thundara comes in. I think it's only hitting Rafa, which is fine. Yeah, she dies. Okay.
I must concentrate.
I'd like Ramses to get some damage in. Yeah, 168. Thank you for playing. I just have a ridiculous mix of physical and magic damage right now. Alright, Mega Flare Part 2. How much is that? 283245. Okay. Yeah. Oh, death. 50% chance of hitting. No. Can Ramza get to him? Yeah, Ramza can get to him, so I'm going to just pass here. I want Ramza to get as much JP as possible. There you go.
Let us put some distance between us and this haunted wood.
Let us. Turbo Phoenix down. Yeah, you can throw Phoenix downs at them. Because they're all undead. But why would I do that when I can just slash them to death instead? Okay. Riovanes Castle, let's go.
A warmest welcome to you both. I do hope you found my halls to your liking. They may
Sure
lack
do.
the grandeur of Lazalia's, but I find they make up for it in other ways. Castles built as seats of governance are so dreadfully plain. Would you not agree? There's such greater beauty in a fortress built for war. Ivalice herself would seem to be in agreement. Ever has she been ruled by men with power. Some might see this latest upheaval as a sign the crown, in its austere seat, has lost the strength to reign her.
Your summon spoke of matters more pressing than the style of Lazalia's keep.
Must everyone be in such haste?
Yes.
Very well. I shall ask you outright. Will you not join your strength with mine? As I said a moment ago, it is power that rules Ivalice. Who do you think now holds power? Duke Larg, the White Lion? Or Duke Goltana, the Black? No. I can assure you it is not they. The ones who hold true power are the ones who hold the Zodiac Stones. The Knights Templar. The stones are said to possess phenomenal magic, far surpassing any arcane apparatus or enchanted relic one might care to mention. They are even held to be responsible for the cataclysm that laid waste to Molond in bygone days. While this is generally regarded as a fairy tale, I know for a fact that Saint Ajora himself once wielded the stones.
Yeah.
And using their power, he annihilated his foes. No mere fable invented to inspire the masses, this, but a true miracle of the gods.
Are you sure about that?
Now, at this very moment, you and yours seek the stones. What do you wish to achieve with such fearsome might?
Speak you in seriousness, Your Grace. Forgive me, but I would never have expected a man like yourself to believe in such utter fantasy.
You mean to tell me that you do not? For Knights Templar, you exhibit a surprising lack of faith in the holy power of the Zodiac Stones.
That's not very George Michael of you.
I had heard that the Cardinal's death was somehow connected to the stones.
Truly? As I had it, the Cardinal had taken ill.
Is that so? Might I ask, then, the reason you seek that young Beowulf? I can only imagine what he must have done to earn the label of heretic.
The Inquisitors do not share with us the reasons for their decisions.
So, even the Knights Templar know nothing at all. How terribly convenient. Still, I wonder if there could not be some detail you are simply forgetting. Marak!
Father, forgive me.
Your meaning becomes clearer.
Your boy was carrying Scorpio and Taurus, which we've taken for safekeeping.
Hoarder.
You worthless fool of a son.
That's two family bitch slaps.
Pardon my intrusion, Your Grace, but your long-awaited guests are at our gate.
Marak, would you kindly see to them?
What is it you wish, Barrington?
Cooperation. I said as much a few moments ago. It would be a mutually beneficial arrangement, I assure you.
And if we were to refuse?
Then I suppose I'd be forced to unmask the Church's plot for what it is.
The stones alone prove naught.
In that you are correct, sir. But it would be hard to say the same of the scriptures of Germanique.
Which we
After
have.
all these years as naught but rumors, who could have guessed that the Church had them under lock and key in the vaults of Aubonne Monastery? Were their contents to be made public, I imagine the Church would suffer a dizzying fall from grace. Its faithful flock would scatter to the four winds. Of course, in order to save itself, the Church would most certainly deny the scriptures as false. But that still leaves our friends in high places. Lag, Goltana, even the Council, all would covet the scriptures for the power they offer.
Where are the scriptures?
Oh, who could say? You of all people must know how easily such details can elude the mind's grasp.
Wiegraf, see to the mage who left a moment ago. I shall attend to matters here.
Ruh-roh.
Do not think to threaten me. This is a battle you cannot hope to win.
No, it is one we cannot possibly lose. Who is there to oppose us, save you feeble-bodied humans?
Father?
Oh, Isola doesn't know.
Misjudge the strength of your enemy, Gareth Barrington. There would be no sport in killing you.
You would raise arms against your host under his own roof?
The hospitality of your hall grows cold. I fear I shall have to take my leave. Once I've shown you the power of the stones.
Oh, they're in trouble. Battle at Riovanes Castle. Okay, here we go. First things first, Castle Gate. We need to make a couple of adjustments for the Castle Gate fight, and in fact the other fight, and they're mainly to do with the Black Mages. I'm going to stick one here, but I'm also going to change her if the game would let me. Thank you. This ain't doing it. Unfortunately, this is the fight where we need to go back onto the magic power stuff. So let's go down here. Wizard's Robe gives me magic attack +2. So I can only get one Bahamut off. But honestly, that's fine. And I'm just going to do that for Celestria as well. But Celestria's going to be on the other side. So Celestria goes here.
Just try to stop me.
And then actually Celestria goes here. My Samurai goes here. Oh no, not Job. Everyone back on the magic power train. Thank you. You go here, and Agrius goes here.
Very well.
Okay, let's make a start.
No turning back.
Please, Marak, heed my words. We can leave this place together.
Death is the price for disloyalty. You know this as well as I. The Grand Duke sees all debts paid in kind. Turncloaks are set upon by their once friends and hunted relentlessly. To flee this day is to live those that remain in fear, ever wondering when the knife will find its mark. Such is not a life I choose to lead, and nor should you. If we but finish this one last task for him, the Grand Duke will release us both from his service. He swore as much to me. So stand aside, Rafa. Once I have slain the heretic, you and I are free.
Barrington swore it on what? His honor? The man lies, and we both know it. Believe him now, and you will spend the rest of your days as his assassin, as his tool.
I believe the Grand Duke. I must. There is no other way. I will kill that man and take the scriptures from his corpse, and then his grace will cut our chains.
Objective: defeat all enemies.
Right.
Rafa will go first. She is a guest in this battle. Rather interestingly, Marek will target Rafa. There's Hell's Wrath. We need to be a bit careful, because if we defeat Marek... Oh, shut up, Ramza. If we defeat... Shut up, Ramza. If we defeat Marek, Rafa goes too. So I just want to make sure that Rafa can be a sponge for as long as she can be.
Our problems are not your concern. You would do well to worry about your own sister. Hand over the scriptures of Germanique, and the Grand Duke may yet let you both live.
You mustn't heed him, Ramza. Even if my brother believes his own words, you'll get not a sliver of mercy from Barrington. Once the man has what he desires, he will dispose of you both. Surrender the scriptures and you forfeit your only leverage. So long as you hold that book, your sister's life is guaranteed.
Marek, deep down you see it too, do you not? The Grand Duke is not to be trusted.
Be silent. You know nothing of our plight. Nothing! We have not the privilege of choice. We cannot simply choose to be free. You cannot begin to comprehend our struggle. No matter our orders, we must surrender to our master's will.
You're wrong, Marak. We are not bound as you believe. 'Tis fear that stays you, a fear that Barrington himself planted. Unless you find the courage to defy the man, forever will you cower in his shadow. Surely you do not wish this. And I, for one, refuse to suffer it any longer.
But I...
Do not allow Barrington to deceive you. His words are honeyed poison, concocted to manipulate hearts and minds. You have the strength, brother. Come with me, and let us be free at last.
Come on.
Okay, lots of talking, but what is important is coming over here, and we're going to try and finish this guy off. So, not successful, but he is very low. 248's hitting there. What you can also do, which is super convenient, is you can take attack boost off and you put concentration on, which guarantees that all physical hits basically land. Very important. Nice evade there. Okay. Yeah, my hope is that he'll attack and then move. 100 hits, which is, again, slightly unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, and there's a floaty knight down there. I knew you were trouble. Attack, we can't hit anyone just yet, so we'll just wait. Okay. Yeah, so Heaven's Wrath and Hell's Wrath can hit multiple times. They're not guaranteed to hit multiple times, but they can. Okay. Let's move forward. Summon Bahamut. Aim +1 will go off. However, Bahamut will go off before all the other turns. So... worth it. And then you can come over here and summon. So Ramu, Bahamut can also go here. And we'll try and get as much of the knights as possible. It's not guaranteed.
Ramza, what is your intent for Grand Duke Barrington?
My intent for him? Why do you ask?
The man appears to be ignorant of the Orsite's secret if his demand is only for the scriptures of Germanique. With the book in hand, I posit that he merely seeks to gain political advantage over church and crown.
Vile though he is a man of station? Killing him would be ill-advised. Is that what you wish to say?
Indeed. 'Tis an easy thing to strike at the foe before you, but lest we forget, he stands in the line of succession.
It's true.
Very well. If he has not been corrupted like the Cardinal, then I shall overlook his ambitions.
He might be
My
dead.
foremost concern remains Alma. We will leave with her, and Rafa and Marek as well.
Right.
Okay, so Agrius I want coming here, and I still want her to look after the left flank. Hollow Bolt will hopefully do some damage. There's 80 and Bahamut should finish off.
Found strength.
Okay. Aim +1. Yep, Rafa goes down. Okay. As do all 3 archers. Triple kill.
I've learned a great deal.
Hopefully something similar happens with this Mega Flare. Again, the fact that I'm only able to get 1 Bahamut off instead of the 2 is a sacrifice worth taking. Okay, good.
Stronger than ever. What you say is true, Marak. Were we to run, we would only be hunted down. We must settle this ourselves.
Rafa, wait! Do not be foolish!
Yeah, so when either Rafa or Marek goes down, the other flees. And they're both taken out. This, again, they'll probably both miss, but should we do it for fun? Okay, there we go. Good job. Ramza hits level 20.
Advance! Gods of mercy! Pray let them be safe. Alma and Rafa too.
The enemy is vanquished. Elven Cloak, High Potion, X Potion. Yeah, Media there with the triple kill. Really made that fight easy. Guest departure. Rafa leaves the party. Oh well.
Ramza. What was that? Your wounds. What did this to you?
Don't worry about it.
A beast. Oh God, my limbs grow cold.
Be strong, sir.
Flee, my lady. Flee. There is only death here.
Part 2. Alright. Into the castle keep we go. So I've made a couple of changes. I've got Tarrant here in the front. He still has access to all the good stuff, but the Black mages actually have access to white magics. I want access to that holy. I've also given them some MP boosting abilities, the gold hairpin and black robe there, because I'm trying to just get the single target stuff off. Holy costs 56 MP, so each black mage able to get off 2 holies I think will be a game changer. And Agrius at the back here too. Okay, without further ado, actually, there is one more thing I want to do. Let's see. Nope, that's okay. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it.
No turning back. By the gods.
I've been waiting for you. Draw your sword, Ramza. Not in the mood? I hope you will not object to me drawing mine.
I pity you, Wiegraf. More than you can know. What must Milyuda think to see you now? You would sell your soul to the Lucavi to slake your thirst for revenge.
Revenge? You think that is what drives me? I have no such petty concerns. All has been made clear to me. I now understand power's true purpose. It is simple, really. Power is meant for ruling over those who possess it not. I still burn for revolution, of course. As much as I ever did. 'Twas that fervent desire that the stone heeded when it answered me in my darkest hour. And so, by its will, I shall bring change to this corrupt world. I shall see it reborn. Your time is at an end, Ramza. I shall savor hearing you scream.
Objective: defeat Wiegraf. Here we go. Well, bad news. He's faster. And he hits super hard. For exactly 168. Well, there's only one thing for it. That's hit him super hard back. Now, you'll notice that my attacks only have a 66% chance of hitting, but I will deal 408 damage. Here's the thing. If I put concentration on, I will not be able to one-shot him. I've tested it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hit, and if both hits hit, he dies. If not, I reset. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Excellent. So we're just going to retry until that happens. Okay, second try. That's good.
Orosight is the work of demons, not gods. The Zodiac Braves, they're unholy knights. They are heroes of a false legend.
All such tales of gods and their miracles are false. Those who would lead prefer that history suit their needs and rewrite it to see that it does. And why shouldn't they? The masses yearn for gods and miracles. It is their opiate, and they consume it greedily. They do not aspire to greatness, but rather mire themselves in their petty strifes, shackles on the feet of man. Their leaders give them no more than that for which they clamor. It is history's oldest and most oft-repeated tale. Do men exploit this weakness to dominate their fellows? Mayhap they do. But they succeed only because the people are eager to know such dominion. Gods are only illusions born of man's fear. It is they who see the charade for what it is and join in the pageantry nonetheless who are to blame.
And you? You did not conquer your fear. You turned to the Orosight to find your miracle.
It is because I am weak, because I fear that I turned to the gods. And in doing so, I learned that there are no gods. In their place, those you named demons heeded my call. Human and imperfect though I remain, I now possess might enough to reshape the world. What of you, Ramza? Can you claim to be free of weakness and fear?
No, but I endeavor to be so.
No amount of endeavoring will grant you true power. Or do you presume your Beowulf blood allows you to conquer your failings? No matter. We shall soon see who is the weak and who is the strong? You are stronger than I had thought.
You cannot run, Wiegraf. Show yourself!
Why would I run? I command power absolute. I am your doom. You fight alone no more. Then nor shall I. In fellowship as well does power lie.
All right, here we go.
Whose might is greater? Now we shall decide.
Defeat Belias. I do not need to worry about the other three. They obviously hurt, but Belias is the big one. He has about 1100 HP and Ramza is silenced. I could shockwave, but not on the correct level. So I've got a couple of options. I could throw the Ague Dark Root. That would deal about 100 damage if it hits, and then run away to say here, so he survives another day. Alternatively, I can go up here and just sacrifice myself to the Belias God, deal 408 damage, and rely on my other party members to get it done. And that's what I'm going to do.
Behold my might.
Yeah, Cyclops hurts. He's going to get it off, and that one Black Mage, unfortunately, is going to suffer the consequences.
Is this
Thank you, Ramza.
the end?
Next is going to come down. These guys could be trouble. Okay. This will be 288. So I've got another 400 odd to go through. Yep, one of the Black Mages goes down. That surprises absolutely no one. Sisyphus is going to make his way down slowly. Giga Flare is going to hit for about 80. $105. Wow. Okay. More than I thought. Abilities, White Magic, Holy. I'm going to stick that on Belias, on the unit. And then I'm going to move as far away as possible, which here should be good. Wait. Face that way. Abilities, Holy Sword. Hollow Blade will hit. For 96. And then again, move as far away as possible. Wait. And hopefully this will do it.
Onward and upward.
Wiegraf, what revolution do you now seek with this dark power?
What revolution seek we now, you ask?
Yes.
Before, you fought alongside your sister and comrades to bring a new order to the kingdom. But just now, you declared your intent to see the world reborn. And you suggested that it was the will of the stone. What exactly does it bid you do?
To shatter bonds and liberate my aim. To those oppressed unjustly, freedom shall I grant. This gift, their justice overdue. Is this what it amounts to? My most fervent desire. Where did I err? What should I have done? What could I have done? Hilda, forgive me.
GG. This is a tough fight. It might take you multiple attempts. It is a tough fight.
Alma!
You might want to bulk your party members up. Have Ramza switch to Samurai. Learn Samurai. Have him be a bit more beefy. But you can do it with my setup.
Hold on.
My sword. Where is my sword? I must stop him. Stop it. Won't you fetch a taper to kindle some light? It is so dark here.
It's all right. You needn't fight any longer. Rest.
Alma. You are unharmed. I am glad. Your brother. Tell him for me. The Auracite. A foul work. Evil. My father. Nay, that was no longer my father. Transformed by the Auracite. One of the Lucavi.
Please, you must save your strength.
Ramza was right. It must be stopped. It could destroy all of Ivalice. Such power. You must tell them. Tell them all. They must cease their fighting. Together they must face a greater threat. Where is my sword? My arm does not heed me.
Be still now. I saw its body in the hall. My brother slew it. It is done.
It is dead. Slain. Then I might rest. In my doublet, there is a stone. You must give it to your brother for me.
I will.
Thank you. My eyes are weary. Heavy with sleep. Let me rest them for a little while. Whose voice is that? Ah, so here you are. I shall speed you to join the others. You needn't fear. Your death shall be quick. is felled. Your brother is ill luck for us. Now, hold still. What's this? Virgo stirs. You. Could it truly be? Mayhap our luck turns. I should not have thought to find our quarry here. I had feared we might search another century or more and still not find you.
What are you talking about? Release me!
Do not worry, your life is safe. Now, come.
Okay, one battle left to go, and I have put the wizard stuff back on just to get the extra attack boost. This could be a very short fight or a very messy fight, depending on how things go. So this fight is really weird, and it's going to be over in one turn, and two things need to happen. One, Ramza needs to survive 208 damage, and two, Taran has to one-hit kill someone. So here's what I've got. I have remade Ramza as a squire and just given him some heavy armor, so he's now at 290 HP. After this fight, he will be going back to the tried and tested ninja. As for Taran, he is a ninja, so that he is quick, and I've given him double ninja longblade and all the power accessories. That's going to be awesome. Immediate and Celestial are just here for emotional support. Let's do this.
After all I've done for you, you now repay me with betrayal? You owe me your life, you ungrateful wretch. You would not stand here today were it not for me. Did you prefer digging through sordid heaps of rubble, or have you already forgotten that?
And of whose making was that rubble? That hellscape? It was you who burnt our village. You who murdered my mother and father and everybody else. It is not with betrayal I repay your deeds. It is with vengeance!
Vengeance? You truly believe that you are capable of exacting vengeance on me? I am your father, Rafa, the man who raised you from a girl. You cannot kill your own father, though you are welcome to try. You cannot do it. Do you know why? The flesh remembers, Rafa. It remembers fear, cold, and trembling. Now cast away that sword and return to my side, where you belong.
It's true, isn't it? You meant the words you spoke just now.
Marak, my son, you too would turn on your father? You truly are an ungrateful lot.
I'll kill him!
Rafa, no!
Marak!
He did.
Speak to me, Marak. Open your eyes.
Rafa! Marak? You must be Ramza. I thought you'd be dead by now. Move no further. As for you, Rafa, if you wish to help your brother, bring me the stones he carries. They should be on his person. Check his robes.
Very good. Bring them to me. Quickly now, I grow impatient.
Oh, he's very dead now.
Relinquish the stones to me instead.
Wait, I rescued you.
What are you doing here?
I rescued you in chapter 1.
No, dear. This is not a game of hide the stones. Bring them here.
Guard yourself, Rafa. They are not human.
Ah. The Bale boy. Ramza. But no. I am not the Marquis Messam Elmdor. Leastwise, I am not any longer. I suppose I owe you my thanks. Forgive me for not expressing my gratitude sooner.
All is
I
forgiven.
would have you know that I am not a violent man like Falmar. Will you not yield the stones of your own accord? I do so hate to see blood spilt needlessly. Spare me the struggle, and I shall be glad to ask Falmar to return your young sister.
What have you done with her?
Nothing just yet. But if you would have her back, then hand me the stones.
No, Rafa. They must not go to him.
An adoring brother you must be, to trade your sister for stones. You Bales are nothing if not dutiful. Now, there are times when one must be ruthless, but I fear you will regret this decision. I dare say your victories over Cardinal Delacroix and Wiegraf have left you brimming with confidence.
Yeah, I've done pretty well.
You can simply strike us down. That is your thinking, is it not? Very well. Loath though I am to harm needlessly, you leave me no choice. Celia, Letty, a hand, if you'd be so kind.
Alright, objective. Protect Rafa. As I said, this will be over in one turn and you will see very quickly why. Elmdor's going to come down here and he's always going to use Muramasa. This has a small chance of confusing her. And she got confused. But the Muramasa was shattered. Bad times. So yeah, she's going to come down. She's going to attack Ramza. That's not great. But what's better is that she's taken herself out of harm's way. So yeah, there's the Ultima. If this hits, it is game over. So here. She is a dual wielder. He is disabled. Bad times. So Taran, if you'd be so kind. In fact, let's go for, let's see, 324, 292. Yeah. This one I want to go for. And he will hit for 312.
Marquis Elmdor, you were a hero of the 50 Years' War. A man hailed by allies as the Silver Prince, even as he was feared by foes as the Silver Demon. And after the conflict, not only did you devote yourself to rebuilding the kingdom, you advocated for our returning soldiers to receive due recompense. It saddens me to think that such an honorable soul has fallen for the lure of power, like Wiegraf and the Cardinal before you.
I'll not deny it, even should it earn me scorn. Such was my despair that when the end came, I could not help but yearn for power.
Despair? At what?
The injustice of war. I've been made to feel it keenly. Through both the 50 Years' War and that which the two lines now wage.
In the name of the crown, I have led soldiers into full many battles. Yet even when I seized victory, I knew naught but emptiness in my heart. As blood ran, rivers and fields lay strewn with corpses, ever did I wonder, could we not have set our blades aside? That's enough amusement for one night. Syria, Letty, we take our leave. If you wish to claim the Orosite I hold, you had best make your way to Limbury. I shall await your coming there with bated breath.
It's such a silly fight. It's such a silly fight. But it is what it is. And any reflexes you try and put on Ramza, like, it doesn't work. I tried keeping him as a ninja. The most HP I could have him at is 208, which is precisely the amount of damage that was being done to him. So yeah, Ramza has to be a tank, and Taran just has to go around and one-hit kill. The mages are unfortunately too slow, as is Agrius. It's a very silly fight, but there is a way around it.
Look, Marak. A new dawn has risen. Can you see it? So often we sat together talking, waiting for the coming of first light. We'd share fond memories of the past and our dreams of the future. We decided that when the war ended, we would go back and visit our village. You remember, Marak? Don't you? Tell me you do, please. Tell me you'll still go. Please open your eyes. I beg you. I beg you.
Wait for me, Alma.
What's this?
Scorpio. Does it resonate with her heart? Wiegraf's heart was full of despair and rage, and those feelings twisted him into a Lucavi. Could Rafa's grief for Marak also cause her to transform?
You grieve for him as well. Thank you.
No, Rafa! The stone is dangerous. You must cast it away. What?
Marak?
Rafa? What happened? Why am I here?
Oh! Marak! Thank the gods you're alive!
How? Do you mean to suffocate me?
We have indeed performed miracles.
A
Maybe not
voice
for Isolde.
called me in that land of pure white light. Whose it was, I cannot say, but it was not Rafa's. Return, it said to me. Return to the one whose heart beats true. To the one who loves you.
Another Zodiac stone. But why would it be here?
Don't worry about that.
I thought Auracite a product not of godly fashion, but an issue of hands far fouler. A tool of dark design, for the Lucavi to propel our world into chaos.
I know not by whose hands it came to be, but I do not think its evil inherent. I believe it is the wielder who gives its power shape.
I'll save you, Alma. Come what may.
Frustration with the stalemate growing, the Order of the Northern Sky recalled its full force from the war's now expansive front. They marched on Fort Bessilat, with plans to turn the tide of the war. The final battle was close at hand.
New party member. You can come.
Thank you, Ramza.
And so can you. Feeling very generous. By the way, they have opposite bravery and faith. So you'll notice that Rafa had 69 faith. Nice. And Marek has 69 bravery. And other way around as well. Rafa's bravery is 31. Marek's faith is 31.
I shall follow your lead.
Both back in the party. The Valiant for completing chapter 3.
I have never seen such slaughter. There are corpses at every turn. What in the world happened here?
That your sister isn't here might be considered a blessing.
Indeed. This is truly dreadful.
They had her in the castle, I am sure of it. They must have taken her elsewhere during the fighting. 3 men from the Templars arrived not long before you. 2 of them were accounted for, correct?
Yes. One was Wiegraf, whom the Auracite had transformed into a Lucavi. I saw him die. Then there was the young knight, Isolde. He appears to have died fighting whatever wrought this carnage. Alma must have been taken by the 3rd, whoever he is.
Who could it be?
You said that these men act under direct order of High Confessor Marcel himself. If so, this abductor surely means to return with your sister to Moland, the seat of the Church's power.
I wonder. I do not think their High Confessor knows the true power of the stones. Consider this. Wiegraf did not know their secret until he struck his bargain with the Lucavi at death's door. And by the look of things, Isolde died fighting the Lucavi.
What do you mean?
By inciting this war and utilizing the legend of the Zodiac Braves, the Church can sway the people and broaden its influence. This may well be the High Confessor's grand design. But I sense the Knights Templar and Marquis Elmdor seek the stones for their own ends.
So there are others who exploit the High Confessor's ambition?
Marquis Elmdor mentioned a man, Fulmarv. Might he be the one who took your sister?
Fulmarv. That is the name of the commander of the Knights Templar. He is the High Confessor's right hand, and an ambitious man. Like we have, he sullies his own hands that his masters may remain clean.
He is the key.
What will you do?
Whatever their reasons for abducting Alma, she must be worth more to them alive than dead. I travel to Zeltenia. There I will seek out Count Orlando, whom my Lord Father considered a friend. Once he has read the scriptures of Germanique, I am hopeful that he will lend his aid in exposing the Church's plot. And I will also seek out Delita. He may well know something.
You speak of Delita Hyrule. He succeeded Baron Grimms in leading the Black Ram Knights, did he not? Even allowing for the war, his rise through the ranks has been so expeditious as to invite suspicion.
I suspect that the Church and the Knights Templar manipulate Delita from behind the scenes. If I were to guess, they use him as a figure to garner public favor, that they might expand their military influence. Yet how privy he is to their plot, whether he knows aught of Elmdor or Folmarv, I cannot say.
Chapter 4, In the Name of Love. Meanwhile, in Zeltenia Castle...
Welcome home, my lord.
Yes. Home. You're well?
I am, thank you. What news of the war?
None good, as you know well enough. The war with Ordalia has nigh bled us dry, and now we are poised to finish the job ourselves. Conviction found us. Supplies fail to arrive, and desertion is rife. War is a dirty enough affair when you know who your enemies are, but this... it's no way to fight. I fear I no longer inspire the solidarity I once did. Would that my good name were our only casualty.
I should think Duke Goltanna's name in greater peril. They say his other lords bannermen remain here only because you do.
Leave such foolish talk to fools. When a member of House Orlando pledges his lord fealty, he honors that oath, though it cost him his life. While you have been adopted by House Dura, you are still my son. I expect you to uphold the values of our line.
Yes,
I'm
Dad.
sorry. I spoke over much.
Words are wind. Now this errand I set you to, I would hear of it.
The reports are true, my lord. One crystal was discovered beneath Gorg by the machinist and his son. Another was found by the late Cardinal, in the ruins at Zelmonia. Both are indeed Auracite, by all accounts. They are presently in the care of our young noble friend, but not for long should the Knights Templar have their way.
Barbaneth's son. Branded heretic to ease his capture, I do not doubt.
That is
Our
correct.
ears in Malond hear nothing.
They hear, perhaps, but have fallen silent. If only we had some evidence of the High Confessor's plot, we might put an end to his machinations in this war.
This shall not long remain hidden from their gaze. And then the storm will be upon us. For the Thunder God, it may be his last.
Uh-oh. He also has a Zodiac Stone. What could possibly go wrong? Yep, so on top of that, Rams's Squire job is no longer Squire, it's Gallant Knight. It's absolutely busterinoed. But there's a couple of things I need to learn before I go back to that job. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Welcome to Chapter 4. We have got so much to do. And a lot of time to do it in. You might think we are 3/4 of the way through the game, because Chapter 4 is the final chapter of the game. We are not. We are at the halfway point, which sounds wild, but it is what it is. In the next episode, we've got a ton of errands to do. We've got to refit the entire party. There's so much that needs doing so that we can become absolutely unstoppable in the end game content. But until then, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye bye.